Hello everyone, how you doing? This is the second round of Chalice. I'm playing off against another streamer, Eliod. He has got Orcs, and they are pretty solid, pretty tasty. We've got a Super Goblin, which Demon and Hellboy, I'm sure will talk through that in a bit more detail. We've got a Super Lineman, and then we've got 8 Block Guard players. 4 of which have got Mighty Blow, 1 of which has got Tackle.
Crawl.
MC Kroll, thank you very much. And then for my team, I'm playing Boring Dwarves. Which is just a big wash of guard and block and thick skull and blah. So we'll send the invite now. He is, of course, getting inducements. I think this one will be a bit tricksy. I'm going to hand you straight over to my commentary team, Hellboy and Duderino. Gentlemen, thank you very much once again for stepping into the booth. And I will see you on the other end of the game.
Good luck, buddy.
Rule number 2. Is the ball safe?
Good luck, Andy.
Thanks very much. And
kind of waiting for him to go. And there he goes. Hey there, sports fans. You joined us here at round 2. I know, second time in a row we've got to say that. Round 2, as it's Andy versus Eliod. And it's another one like the Rick match, Hellboy, isn't it? We're cheering Eliod.
Indeed, it's another one of these games where you've just got two of the people that deserve to win Chalice facing each other. That's the sad thing about this game. It's the same as we had with the Rick Reckless game. Blood Bowl wins in this one, unfortunately.
Yes, yeah, but aren't we looking at something statistically like the 2 biggest losers in Chalice?
Well, it's funny you should say that, do you? Really?
Well, I said the words. Let's give him the. Are you ready?
Well, I've got. I don't have many stats, but I've got a few.
Okay. He's the stat man.
There we go. So Eliod's actually qualified as he's the highest number of qualifications in Chalice. This is his 32nd qualification.
There must only be like Crucifer.
Crucifer's one behind him.
Oh my God! So he must.
Isn't that amazing?
Is it him or Ungern who is the most qualified then?
It's Eliod.
It is Eliod.
Yeah, I did it. I did a check. Yeah, I did a check.
Most qualified. You know, the man just bangs out the games in ladder.
Yeah, he's phenomenal at qualifying. And then as I say, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm running past the hellos. Techno Trousers, Ham, Giraffe, Rochelle, Older Rain, Illicit Onion. Haha, I said that right for once. Star Ferret. Not half. There we go. Right. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, no, what I was going to say is really it's a shame because one of these two is going to have to wait for another Chalice to have a chance to win it again.
It is.
It's really sad to see them meet this early. This could be a quarter-final.
It could be a final. Cauliflower, Edek, how are you? Di Gobbo, Chris Frozen. We've got a good crowd.
While we wait, we'll just run through the head-to-head, which is the last stats that I've got for them.
Oh God,
it's 2-1-2 in Chalice. Oh, sorry, in CCL. It's 2-1-2 in CCL.
2-1-2. See, you can't split them. You can't split them, can you? It's all about sit back and watching tonight. There's no, because these guys know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
There's a very interesting stat that comes out in 2 of the matchups, though. So Davo managed to draw versus Eliod while he was 500 TV down. That's an interesting one. And then the even more funny one for us watching Davo's stream, of course, is that he conceded versus Eliod's Khemri when he was 400 TV up. I can't remember the game, so it might have been an internet connection crash, but still, still, it's there on the stats. So this looks like Wizard and Apo to me.
I think you've got a very interesting conundrum coming up. The kickoff will be important. I think Andy's got to defend and hope he does a good enough job that the Orcs spunk the Wizard on offense.
The other thing to remember, Duderino, is that Eliod's bringing a troll, isn't he?
He probably is.
And with a couple of goblins, including that monster agility goblin.
Super goblin, yeah. If that gets airborne, you know it's got great chance of landing. And even if it lands this side of the screen, it can get through on re-rolling to. He's taking an apocryphy.
Yeah, well, I think this is the correct call.
Wizard Apo.
Wizard Apo. You use the Apo on a badly hurt, nice and early, and then you've got the other one to protect anything that you need. But let's not beat around the bush here. This is going to be a tough game that's going to require the utmost focus and attention to detail. And I hope that this game
and from the coaches too.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, that's just the commentary. Yes, but I hope that this game isn't decided on some random, failed dodge on turn 6 or something. We want this one to go to the limit. So, for those of you who didn't notice, I'm not sure if Andy said it specifically or not, I can't remember, he rolled agility on that blitzer that leveled last game, so now has effectively a slow vampire on the pitch.
Yes, I was looking at it as a slow vampire, but it's a very nice to have, isn't it? Because it gives you something that the dwarfs just didn't have there in the background,
Exactly, it's really, and with the additional stat ups and then all the guard, the fact that the Orcs are they're bringing 8 guard to the table, but Andy's just got 10. So anything you can do, I can do better, really, isn't it?
Now, Illicit Onions opened up the biscuit chat early. Don't worry, folks, it will be coming, especially if one team goes 2-0 up. But he's been there's cookies been baked, so we'll have to hear about them later in the biscuit report.
Yeah, a little later on. Don't go breaking our flow.
No, don't ruin the format.
Exactly, we've got the format.
People think we're winging this. We're structured.
No, this is well rehearsed.
It's more scripted than Match of the Day.
Indeed. Interesting that Andy's gone for an odd setup there. That one random Longbeard floating on the right hand side.
I wondered that. The
stand firm is on the other side. The stand firm blitz is on the other side. I just think this is a.
Did he forget that one was there like that, or?
Hey, maybe Andy's invented a new defensive setup for us right live in this.
Do you know a normal digestive though does taste sweeter than the digestive on a chocolate digestive? Sorry. Frost got me.
Turn 12, 13. That's when you talk about biscuits.
I know.
Don't bring it in now.
I know. It's first half Hellboy halftime report. Shit joke.
Exactly.
We move forward. Game's wrapped up. Biscuit chat. Make jokes about Andy when he comes back. That's the plan. We stick to it.
Exactly.
We're biased and we know it.
Yep.
It is a large skill icon to be kicking around with. Someone needs to press their control button one more time to get rid of half of them, don't they?
Yes. There we go. I hope he wasn't listening.
He isn't listening because he hadn't got his headphones on. So that was just sort of like some good timing there. Geez, that's a guard wall and a half, isn't it? And the thing about the Orc guard wall compared to the Dwarf guard wall is the Orc guard wall's got strength 4 in a lot of places.
Yeah, definitely. No, it's going to be a real slugfest, this one, isn't it? It's going to be good. I tell you what, Eliod's team is lacking, the Orc team. Bit of frenzy.
Did he take a troll?
No, it doesn't look like it, does it?
Oh, so one turn. Yeah, I must admit, Shambar, I was thinking that this could just be a pile up in the middle and then a break by the goblin. Is the goblin on the pitch?
Yes, he carries on the goblin. It's called Goblin Unicycle 9000, isn't it?
Oh my God! So the goblin.
This is not the first. Yeah, this is not the first time Eliod's run goblins before on an Orc team successfully and taken them to Chalice.
Oh, well, with the man's Chalice record, do you think so? I mean, a perfect defense here and not really can't avoid the hits.
But, and also the ball's gone central. There's no forward kick where you can overdo.
Dazab, good evening to you, my kind sir. Cheeky Jimmy for the host. I was watching Cheeky Jimmy's stream the other night.
Oh, lovely.
Quite cool.
Lovely. I haven't actually managed to catch. I haven't, to be honest with you, dude, I haven't caught much Twitch at all since moving house.
I understand everybody has their priorities, mate, and stuff to do. I did enjoy it, mate. I must remember to press follow next time. Sorry.
Oh, well, that's a bit.
Oh, look at that. Bloody Giraffe's taking our job here. All right. We're sorry we missed it, Giraffe. Thank you, though, for covering that.
After a job, Giraffe is. I see. Not content with just building bots and stuff like that. Now wants to get in on the commentary action. Disgusting.
And I was watching Giraffe stream. I think it was last night. Was it, Giraffe? If you haven't followed Cheeky Jimmy or Giraffe, can you both please drop a link in chat?
That'd be a very good idea, Duderino.
See, I'm always thinking of people.
Yeah, that's you. That's you, Duderino. Always thinking about other people.
Kind, you see.
Of
course it is, Edek. Don't even mention it. In fact, I might have to time you out for that for going too early. We've told you the format.
Yeah. Daz, so the new place's internet is suitable for streaming 720p, no problem. So yes, we may well be looking at some Hellboy streams. However, they won't be coming until the new year because I am rapidly running out of time to write a thesis. So let's not get too excited just yet. But yes, hopefully New Year, February time, we'll see some Hellboy streams.
I can't believe how you didn't fit it in with that year off you had.
Well, to be fair, I did do a lot, but there was also certain stuff that I couldn't do because I couldn't access places like labs and stuff.
Camel Chops, I'm afraid Hellboy's PhD is so specific it would actually dox him if he told you. So I'm afraid we can't mention it.
Yeah.
Just to tell you, he is the world's leading expert in his particular field.
Yes. Without Legion, I'm not a bit sick. I am still recovering from the horrible cold I had the last stream. I really suffered for about 3 or 4 days after that last stream. I was tanked. No, I'm a world. I am the world expert, given the fact that no one else knows as much as I do about a particular group of spiders.
You give it away.
No, people know it's about spiders anyway.
Spider-Man does whatever a spider can.
Okay, there's a POW. That's on the guard.
Oh,
Dwarf.
yes.
I mean, does that even?
There's a game.
Well, yeah, I'm watching it, but it was just pushes, and then. Am I the meme alien guy? No, I'm not. No. Statistical models in silly children's dice games is actually not far off how complicated my title is for my thesis.
They've always got I made reference to it. I've only made 2 sort of like things. When you said, guess what I'm doing in the lab? And I said, I bet it's got something to do with spiders shagging. And you said, yes, I'm mapping the female genitalia of the spider. Yes. And I said, all you bloody scientists do, it's just about the shagging.
Exactly.
And then and the other one was, I said, I bet your thesis has got some stupid long name. And then you rattled on for 2.5 pages.
Yeah, exactly. And when you can only understand one word in 4, and you're the one writing the thesis, it's not so good, is it? Right, here comes a blitz. So Eliod committing hard down the side there. Fossey Bear taking this hit. So Eliod's going to be a little disappointed with this start to the game. Only 1 knockdown. You're not too worried about the armor breaks, but the knockdowns that's really important versus the dwarves, because if you knock them over, they're just not being able to maneuver for 2 turns.
Yeah, completely. Arch, this commentary is going to have to be some sort of like choice nonsense, because it's Dwarf v Orcs, mate. There's, it's like, oh, is he going for that dodge? No, neither of them are.
And it's the end of turn 4 plus dodge. Does he make it? No. Is he re-rolling it? No. Of course not.
This could be interesting, but a push, a saute down our right-hand side here as we're looking at it.
Failure of the pickup there. That now,
but under no pressure.
Yes, agreed, Duderino. However, interestingly, that does give pressure potentially for Andy's turn 2 or turn 3. You see, and that's what Andy's eyeing up. Eliod was never re-rolling that, but that's just a little bit unfortunate, because now Andy will be looking to exploit that midfield and jam the dwarves in front, forcing the goblin pass potentially, because and having dwarves in place He was already eyeing up that stand firm blodge dwarf to get there.
If he can get that strength 4... Oh, yeah. Someone do a prediction.
Yeah, someone did.
It can't be the whole game one. It's got to be just a half, so we can have another half time. Sorry,
Maybe,
folks. Yeah. Max, you've already added value to the stream. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, we could go first cast, but we ain't going to have time to do it unless we do a quick one. So it's got to be a prediction about the half. Will Eliod score? I think could be a sort of like thing, shouldn't it? Will Eliod score?
Yeah, will Eliod score? Because the way that I think Eliod was eyeing up a quick score, to be honest with you. However, now with that scatter failing, the pickup failing and that scatter going backwards, I don't think he's necessarily going to be able to do the quick score.
Well,
I think.
By the way, for this turn, I think he's got to move that strength 4 guy, by the way, and them 2 blitzers have to get going.
Yeah. Dude, I'm going to go and grab a drink because we're going to be here. We're going to be here. Look, Andy's taken a minute and a half to do the first block. Now, much as I am a huge fan of Andy taking his time when he plays, taking a minute and a half to do a block is an interesting choice. Right, I'll be right back.
Go on. Well, he got rid of that lineman, as I said, so I expect... Oh, gee, it's just a block fest, isn't it? I expect we're going to see that. I'd leave him where he is. Chef piece it is, but that's quite a good goblin he's got back there. Edge 4, sidestep. Mind you, the little git just failed to pick the ball up completely. I almost think you kind of ignore these guys on the right-hand side. I mean, don't go base to base with them. Line up opposite them. But, yeah.
Oh, I'm back.
He's moved the blitzer forward, as I said. He's rolled a few dice that all were blocks, really. I was just saying about don't go and base these guys up.
Both downs, do you mean?
Yeah,
both downs? Yeah,
both downs. Yeah, sorry. Jesus, I might.
I'll tell you what, Druder. When I was getting the drink, I saw there was half a ginger cake left. I went and nabbed that as well. I just hope Mrs. H doesn't come in and see me eating. I've literally got a half a ginger cake in hand. It's the size of my palm of my size of my palm of my hand. I'm just eating it.
Well, since you mentioned dessert, Hellboy, I must mention that I had churros for dessert for tea.
Oh, churros!
Churros, yes. Forgive my pronunciation.
I thought you were saying Cheerios for the cereal for a second, and I was like, "That's a bit." I don't know. I haven't had cereal for dinner since I was at university. Yeah.
Another one. That's the same again. I'm not sure I'd even push it. I think you're only pushing it to get off the Black Hawk.
Yeah, churros are brilliant, dude. Really nice. But did you have them with any dusting of something or chocolate dipping sauce?
There was a cinnamon dusting and a chocolate dipping sauce. Oh look, he's finally got one down.
Might pile that on.
You got to make a difference.
Yeah, I like the pile on.
Oh, just a stun. Shame.
But rewarded with a stun on a strength 4 piece that's now not going to be able to move very far next turn is quite brilliant.
SCP, I do like a place where you can get breakfast in the evening. Because sometimes I don't fancy a full breakfast at breakfast, but you get to the middle of the day and it's like...
Turn 2.
Oh, sorry.
I think Eliod's got to do that pickup early, hasn't he? Yeah, he's eyeing it up. He's got to do that pickup early because, and you've probably got to drop the Black Hawk, or something at least back to tag that blitzer because you can't ignore the fact that it's there.
Can I just say, folks, if you do want some thrilling Blood Bowl chat, I'm sure Elliot's got someone good on.
Himself. He'll just cast it himself.
Yeah. And now in the actual reverse, because of the strength 4-ness of these guys, I would, if I were like Elliot's looking to do, base these up. He could pretty much close down this
Yeah,
whole
I,
side
I,
here.
I like that. I like that. You need to work out where the goblin's going first. So you've got a little screen,
Yeah, get them three
and
in the
then
middle for the screen, and
yeah.
then you could almost like
Well,
form a line,
well
couldn't you?
remember, Duderina, that the black orc is tagged by the corner dwarf.
Yes,
So
he is.
you'll have to blitz it off if you want to use that for the screen.
He could still be quite effective just where he is, actually. You know.
Okay, pick up first. That's good.
Yeah.
I think that's the correct
1,
turn
2,
ordering
3,
as well.
4, 5. See, he is in range there, so he's either got a GFI to the sideline or put some people back as the screen.
Oh, pop sure feet. Ooh.
Gotta bet his heart went a bit then, even mine did.
Right, now I just need to dispose of the wrapper of this ginger cake, and I'll be in the clear. One moment.
2 eggs with chili con carne, so like chili with 2 eggs on top. Fair enough. It's just pushes everywhere, isn't it?
There we
Come
go.
on. There's just pushes, old boy. Seems to be a lot of dwarfs on that left, doesn't it? When
Yeah, well, this is
most of the orcs are on the right, yeah.
I think Andy's opening hit has got to be. Well, that's a power. That could be AV8 holding. I think Andy's let himself get a little bit stuck there on that side, hasn't he? Because he's got the Blodge stand firm and the stand firm blitzer stuck on the same side of the pitch. They are as far away from the action as they can be.
Or is this the classic Andy, let them through and make them score so he's got a couple of turns to do something with?
What, the classic Andy we saw with the Orcs where they still scored on turn 16 every drive?
And the one like when Rick did it and it still didn't
Yeah.
happen, and the other guy did it and it still didn't. Yeah,
I'll
that
tell you
one.
what, I am very pleased that Andy's got a movement 7 ball carrier, right? Because my one concern with the Dwarves was Andy was never going to score.
This will be an interesting turn in about 2 minutes' time, so we might as well just go back to. We're talking breakfast foods, I think, at the moment.
Yeah. Well, Max, it's true though, isn't it? It's true. Do you remember last season's Orcs with the Mr. Throw that was Andy was doing multiple GFIs to score most turns.
Yeah,
I think here you have to take that block early. You really need to free up. Probably the Blodge stand firm. You need to free up, I think, because at least with the Blitzer he can dodge away on a 3+ if needed, right at the end, like at the end of next turn. So you take the block with the Blitzer to free the Longbeard, who can then, or I guess if you take the block with the Longbeard. No, I think Blodge is. I was going to say because it's a 75% dodge with dodge, not against tackle, as opposed to a 66, because you're not going to re-roll the dodge. But I think Blodge it would be more of a nuisance for Eliod to deal with.
So where you ended up then after all of that?
4 squares further in a different direction, dude, Arena.
No offense, mate. People were enjoying my breakfast-related talk. You just lost the room there. Lost the room.
Sorry. I shouldn't really talk about Blood Bowl on a Blood Bowl stream, should I?
I mean, come on. It's like...
Come on. Oh, look at that. He's taking the block in the way that I would have done. Good.
And he's got him down.
Oh, and another stun. That's really destroyed that side of the pitch now, hasn't it? Because that Black Orc can now stand up and then could get hit off by the Troll Slayer next turn.
Do you think you got to go through that Black Orc and get some people on the other side?
Yeah, I think you need to take down that Black Orc in the middle. Maybe blitz with the runner.
Because you could kind of split the team almost.
Yeah, could be. could be worth. Or is Andy going to blitz that line orc at the bottom and just whack the blodge stand firm on the black orc? Or is he looking... Yeah, I think I prefer the blodge stand firm being right in the middle of the action, being jammed in there, in with all those other orcs. Make them roll the POW.
Hi, Ziggy, mate.
Evening. Well, Curden, it destroyed what appears to be the irrelevant side of the pitch, but it means that the switch is not straightforward if Eliod was looking to switch sides at some point. Ooh, interesting. Blitzing the Black Orc.
Okay.
Frees up another hit, doesn't it? Oh.
And another POW.
Stand firm on this one.
Even a KO could be quite big here.
Massive
called it.
Figurino. Called it. Apo.
Power Apo?
I think I would. I think I would.
Power Apos?
I think I would. You bought an Apo for a reason, right?
And, well, that's 1-1 then, isn't it? We both called one there.
There we go.
See, this is why we get asked back.
Exactly.
This is why.
This. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Yes, Eliot has the double Apo.
He did the double Apo.
Yeah, I think that was really important. I mean, let's now cast our minds back, right, to that thrown rock in the final versus Triffic with the Black Orc, which I yelled out that Andy should have Apo'd, and never came back.
Yeah. It was the final. Like, I suppose you just like, oh no, my good players. But it was the final. It was balls out, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it looks like Eliod's doing the old sideline cage, maybe, doesn't it? What's he gonna do here? This is not looking comfortable for someone who's got the dwarves screened off, kind of.
Well, they're still not easily going to get through.
Those. Just look at the positioning, right? You've got 2 strength 4s lying on the floor on the left-hand side of the pitch. You've got another strength 4 stunned, and then the fourth, the third strength 4 Black Orc is lying on the floor on the right-hand side, and then the other ones kind of stood in the middle of the field, potentially useful. But all that strength lying on the floor with all this guard knocking around, suddenly Andy's back in the driving seat for a turn in terms of who's the dominant force, who's the orc in this orc versus dwarf matchup.
Be interested to see where he's going to put the goblin. Hold the fort for 1 second, Hellboy.
Hold the fort. Oh, hold the fort. Yeah, I can hold the fort. Yeah. No, I'm never letting that KO go, Cheeky Jimmy. No, I'm happy when people say, "Oh, I did this for this reason." But there is a time and a place for a power Apo, and sometimes I might be wrong. But that final, I don't think I was wrong.
Cheeky Jimmy, he texted me 2 days afterwards, still going Apo.
I just said it on repeat every 15 minutes.
Oh.
Apo. How many players don't have guard? The runner on the dwarf team.
The goblin.
The goblin. A line orc.
Where's he going?
2 line orcs.
Through?
Woo! Pop sure feet as well.
Again.
Sure feet.
Goblin's
really
writing
off.
checks his feet can't cash.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a POW.
Yep. He's knocked down the agility 1 dwarf. So that one wasn't necessarily going to be causing problems. However, stun useful. Eliot's now facing just red dice, isn't he? Ooh, big 3+ dodge. What drama. That's a good position for that that blitzer not only to get the extra dice on the guard,
armor 8.
but also because it shut down the way that Andy could get through as well. I think you stand firm, yeah. Oh, and look, how the turns have tabled. Eliod was the one with 2 stuns last turn, and now Andy's received the 2 stuns.
So that little dominant scale thing tipped there, yeah?
Yep, exactly. Right.
It was a thick skull. It was saved by thick skull. What do you just hit with the blitzer at the back on the
Orc blitzer,
and base the ball? Because as we all know, if you base the ball, the game is over.
I'm not convinced that you're thinking of the right thing, Duderino. The game is over when it's when one person's scored more touchdowns than the other, and it's the end of regulation time if it hasn't gone to kicks. But I see your point.
Okay.
I mean, we could see a base.
You know, I don't want to get into tactics and deep analytical stuff. I'll just say UK champion.
Talking about Tic Tacs, we talk about biscuits later on, okay?
Yeah. Broadsword, I do like an orange and lime Tic Tac. I'm not a fan of the mint Tic Tac. I do like an orange and lime Tic Tac.
That's interesting. I've got my joke for halftime.
Oh, great! People will be well thrilled.
I mean, I've got my Hellboy roundup of the half ready now.
I'm not having this Bourbons chat, Jimmy. You got your own stream for that, mate.
Dear me. Andy's kind of ignoring the ball a little bit here, isn't he? Yeah, what are you going to do now, Andy? Are you just giving away a free hit? Like that's not even a stand firm. Like what's going on?
So is he in there now? Oh no, he's done the blitz.
Ziggy, too early. You'll see what happens when it comes to save yourself.
I was reading that and listening.
Yeah, I know.
I thought that was funny.
Very cheeky. I like it. Yeah.
Well, he's going to get the hit. I was just going to say about that hit with the Dauntless. He gets the shot there, doesn't he?
Exactly. Yeah, I think you have to take that. I do like this jamming the guard in here for the with the 1 GFI. I like that to get an additional hit, and he's really looking to generate the damage output as he would say.
He definitely can't re-roll it though. But he's starting to get some dwarfs on the other side of that screen.
Exactly. And I think that you do need to take this Black Orc down. Yep. Beautiful. KO.
Another stun.
Oh, and he's piled it on. Armor. Oh, I'm not...
Because he could have stayed there and trapped that.
Exactly.
If he was on his feet, he had 1 versus 2.
Yeah, that was a very, very auto pile on, wasn't it?
But another pow down here, and if he pushes forward, this now stops them from sweeping across this way. So this is forcing something. He's making something happen here, and the Orcs are all pretty much based up.
Big pow. Yeah, push your downed one. Keep them all tied in. Yeah, that's it. Beautiful.
And use that to block that. Yeah.
Oh.
Another stun.
Used mighty blow though.
Don't do it. You need the body.
Yeah, it doesn't do it. He's got the additional hit generated there as well. And here it comes with the blodge stand firm. Oh, and it's a lovely power. Look at that. Andy's certainly getting the hot blocking dice this evening.
Back when it was hot blocking beats.
Oh my god, the stuns are just flying through, aren't they?
See, this is making it rather hard for Eliod to keep back now, isn't it?
Yeah, this is
not what Eliod wanted at all, and not what could be expected. I'm not sure we can say that was above the curve dice rolling, but 3 stuns there.
Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, though, Eliod can bring that strength 4 right back into play there with that piling on. I'm not saying that it was wrong to pile on, but it was just that automatic thinking. Just Andy just clicked it.
it was a 2 against 1, meaning
Yeah.
he's down a player somewhere else
Yeah.
for the duration.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, you could have.
without blocking or dodging, there's
Yeah.
not much Elliot can get here in the way of a cage.
Yeah. Yep. No, this looks like Eliod's going to have to make a run downfield, but then he's got to be careful where he leaves it because there will be some hits on, and he is going to be able to bully, and he might be able to get work out a chain push to maybe get the strength 4 runner, which has got that extra point of movement, into range for at least a 1D on the ball.
I think if you're Elliot here, and it's unfortunate for him the way it's panned out for almost no fault of his own, that he's in a really awkward. He doesn't really want to go forward, but he
Awkward?
can't go back.
Awkward?
Awkward, yeah.
See.
If the people will be happy if you just say that was your halftime joke early, and then just talk about other stuff at halftime. So now he is. He's coming to this middle, is he?
Oh,
Is he?
shaking it up a little bit.
Or is he staying out there? He's got to stay out there because it.
Ooh, is he going for the score? Because the goblin's got sprint, right?
He's failed his first go for
I
it
know.
again.
I bet if he didn't fail the first one, he would be. He might be eyeing up the score there.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? Yeah, I think he probably would. But
Yeah.
again, the dwarfs, I'll be honest, there isn't actually, even if they knock people down a way through, and their blitzer, who's free, won't get there by coming round.
The thing is, Duderino, is there's a really straightforward chain push.
Push,
Oh
actually.
my god!
Oh,
Oh
no.
my god! There's a really straightforward chain push to get the runner.
Not this way. Not this way.
This could be the game here.
He's going to push that Black Orc into that one, into that long beard, and then
Yeah, but you need one more. And that's the convoluted way. You could do it with the blitzer. You could just walk the stand firm blitz around and to make the square, and then hit with the long beard, and then you've only got the 3+. But he will look at the more complicated way.
What if he does that there? He's only got to block him off. Yeah, look, and now he's got that lineman, that long beard hits. He's stand firm. He's stand firm. You can't hit the Black Orc.
Yeah, just literally do it with the on this far corner, which we can't see on our little Discord.
Yeah.
There's there. Move the blitz around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it GFI? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's 5 in. And then you got the box, and then you just push for the 3+, because you're gonna have to make the 3+ anyway. You're gonna have to make the 3+ dodge with the runner anyway, right?
You know, I feel so bad for Elliot if this turns bad from here.
Unless you can do a double push to get something. Oh, that's not work now. Now you do my plan. 100%. Now you just do my plan.
Maybe he didn't see your plan, Hellboy.
Nah, rubbish. Everyone saw my plan. If Andy didn't see my plan, or doesn't see it, he better have something even better up his sleeve that I've missed.
I don't think you can make that GFI.
What are we doing here? Push. This seems overly complicated.
Oh. Is that going to push the long beard, the stand firm long beard into the Black Orc?
He must be.
Popping the Black Orc out, but obviously giving the long beard a bit of a free square. Do not use.
Yeah. Okay.
Black Orc's going to move 1, but all he's got to do then is knock over that lineman with the long beard, and then he's 1, 2, 3, 4, couple of GFIs away.
Oh, so he's wanting to hit with tackle. See, this is my plan here. This is the move that Andy was doing here, is what I would have done. Is that into there, then that hit there, push the runner and just do the 3+.
Well, he's got it with just a 2+2+ now, rather than a 3+.
Oh, with the long beard instead, yeah. But then recovery.
That was a player without block. I wouldn't have known to pick it.
Oh right. Oh yeah. Right, here we go. 75% chance to knock the ball over.
Here we go.
Got it. Sidestep though.
It's the armor. It's if this goblin is hurt, that's big.
Oh. Yep.
Is that the Apo? Is that the other Apo?
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Look at that.
It's got to be, isn't it?
Ball carrier. Sludge Games, we know him. He's out for the count.
Right. Now, the big thing here is, I think it's drawing the wizard. If you draw the wizard, and did anybody do the prediction? It's if you draw the wizard
something
now.
about a surf, I think it was. I didn't check. I think I saw someone say something. So.
This is bad for Eliod. Oh, poor bloody Eliod. Come on, mate, dig deep. Come on, Eliod.
It's not over yet. Ooh. Andy pumping one of his only 2 re-rolls into that.
He probably won't make the GFIs now.
But he has to do the GFIs. He has to.
I think I need a glass of water.
Yeah, have a glass of water. Go get it. Edge of your seat stuff, guys. Turn 4. We've been here 40 minutes. Jesus Christ, I hope it doesn't go to overtime. I've got to go to work tomorrow. If you think Dudorino's actively going for Eliod, who clearly haven't listened to him before, because Dudorino is very much like a Welsh rugby fan. It's anyone but England, right? Oh, you heard that, did you?
I don't think you can. I don't ever want to be associated with that country unless it's leaving. You know. It's what's the happiest moment at the Welsh Open? Driving back across that bridge.
Oh, what's my happiest moment at the Welsh Open? Driving across the bridge to get there. Oh, get goosebumps, mate.
Yes, because not even someone who wasn't born in Wales would live in Wales.
Oh, dear me. Right, so Eliod in a real pickle right now, because he's got the stand firm blitzer stuck on his blitzer, who's probably the only one that can go for the ball. The black orc is in the way for the easy dodge. And it's just horrible, isn't it? Oh, and he's rolled a 1 on the lightning bolt.
Oh my God, it is all going Davo. Oh,
I said it at the beginning. I said I didn't want it to be decided.
But this is, your heart goes out to Eliod. I wonder at times like this what his favourite biscuit is. If anybody says ginger nuts, that's cruel.
That's racist. That's racist. This is bad. However, let's look at the positive, okay? Andy, with being dwarves, only having the 1 runner on the field, and both blitzers are, well, the one blitzer is very far down. The agility 4 blitzer is still within scoring range. Oh my God, a double skull as well.
Jesus, this poor bugger.
This has been horrific 2 turns for Eliod, hasn't it? Yeah, you've just got to... Yeah.
Roll the dice, mate. Get in
there.
There
We go. Oh my God. Oh no!
Ooh. Oh, you poor bastard!
Oh no!
Oh, there's at times like this. There's no words. There's no words. If there were words, it'd
but
be,
if you listen,
fuck me, that poor unlucky bastard Eliod.
If you listen closely, you can hear a small violin playing in the background. Oh no!
Oh yeah, poor bugger.
And what I was going to say was if Eliod could do something to stop Andy from scoring, then it would be fine. But right now, Andy can actually score. He's got the agility 4 dwarf to be the receiver. Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah. He's out of Appos,
yeah.
He used both of them. He had to Appo the goblin because it was the ball carrier, and it was going to be used for the wizard recovery in the second half. But and he used the first one early on that KO.
On a KO, yeah, which I think was correct at the point in the drive. That was absolutely correct for that point in the game. And you don't expect an orc to fall over and die on a GFI, do you?
No. We've been followed by Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
I love his work in Big Trouble Little China. Then, my God, I heard they were thinking of making. There's talk that they're going to do a remake of Big Trouble Little China. I'm sorry, you've got to leave the classics alone.
Yeah, I know. It's like considering doing a remake of The Great Escape or something, isn't it? You just don't do it. You don't touch it. Right, let's look at this. So Andy's got to free up that he's now got to work out how to jam in all the players that he these orcs in the midfield, so that he has a chance to do the to get the score. But also, he doesn't want to leave Eliod the opportunity of getting a sack on the ball on maybe a 3+ or a 4+, to then be able to recover the situation and score on turn 7 or 8.
I hope Kurt Russell ain't Spanish with a double underscore.
That's pretty funny from Darth Otter there. He says, sorry, that small violin is from Chunter's stream. I think dude has it open in the background. Very good. Very, very good.
That is good.
Okay, going for the pickup now. I like it. Gets it out of the way. If the failure had occurred then that was all right.
It was still pretty much trapped in, weren't it?
Exactly.
The best he had was a 4+
Black
dodge with a Black Orc.
And now you can take the hit on the Black Orc.
Oh, I don't know if I'd do it there, though. Would you do it? Yes, because you can push him inwards with the second hit. Yeah.
It's all about the angles, Deuterino.
It's all about the angle of the dangle. I tried to explain that to my son.
How is young dude anyway?
He's fine. He's fine. He's just got rather a good school report. He's doing well in the STEM subjects.
Ah, yes.
Dauntless firing there gets a second hit. Of course, you have to re-roll Dauntless on each hit. Indeed. But he gets the pow there.
You would also you would know that, Deuterino, as a dwarf coach that once finished 4th at the Cake Bowl tournament in Swindon.
Unbeaten. I never played.
I know you don't.
Oh, the look on Dio's face when I was still in the running after day one, and I had a 5 on myself at 120 to 1.
You don't like to talk about it, but you know.
You know that, and don't mention the UK champion thing.
Exactly. Yeah, I know.
Season 39, CCL, UK champion. Thank you.
Yeah, speaking of playing versus Dwarves, Pod 3, thank you very much.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and he rolled the 1D pow after rolling a 1 on the Dauntless. The dirty bastard.
75% Chalice coach. It's an amazing rating.
It's a great rating. Well, yeah. I like not because you then don't get, you deny the 2D on
the
yeah. Oh, can't re-roll that, can you? You want to, but you can't. You just got to hope you don't break armor. That's scuppered the score slightly, though.
It is.
He's doing it.
The runner's in range. The runner's in range.
Yeah, he's going to do it, though. Look at that. Oh, the injustice. The injustice. If that was Eliod, that would be a double 1.
Yeah, but you've got nothing for the handoff.
I know.
So you've got to keep it on the runner.
Well, you've got to. If you're going to do the handoff, you've got to do the handoff super early now. Yeah, who's a lucky Andy?
Hey, actually, I've been meaning to do this. You can. It's almost like in the. Got to turn the volume up on the stream for it though. Because I could have done a sort of like hello using my own sound effects and said, hey, folks, you're watching tonight's stream with...
I'm the dude. So that's what you call me, you know? That or...
oh, do I have one as well now?
I don't know if he did yours.
Oh, I'll turn it up.
I got mine fixed. Hey, Profo. Oh, check yours. If it don't come up with a thing saying like, you know, Hellboy has just jumped up in chat or something. No.
Right.
Only for special people. Tony's raiding. Thank you, Tony.
The special people.
Jealous much? Right, so...
It's all right. I'll just sit here and polish my NAF trophy. Right, so Eliod really needs to be looking at how
Me, a NAF
Andy's
trophy
scoring.
is someone, just in case anybody in chat is listening, right, when Hellboy says a NAF trophy, he didn't win the NAF champs. A NAF trophy, they give about 50 or 60 a year away. Just so people, I need people to know. I'm not degrading it. It's just I think you're over egging it. I think you're making it sound like the NAF Champs trophy, which is, something completely different.
Oh yeah, completely different. Yeah. No, nowhere near doing that yet.
No. I mean, it was a NAF Champs where that eight-year-old beat you.
Wow, dude! There's no need to say that. You could say that. You could say something like, "No, Hellboy, you're right. You haven't quite reached that level yet, but I'm sure you will very soon." You don't have to go. Nah, mate. I agree with you 100%. You're useless.
Yeah. You lost game one to an 8-year-old, and then went moody boo for the rest of the weekend.
I lost. No, you remember wrong. I lost game 1 to Halflings, drew game 2 to Roxy Amazons, lost game 3 to Norse, lost game 4 to the 14-year-old with Dark Elves, who fouled with his Dark Elf Blitzer on a zombie. Lost to Goblins game 5, which was just a pitch clear. It was just disgusting. I mean, I enjoyed that game just because it was so stupid. And then won game 6 versus Goblins.
I remember, the thing is with my age is my eyesight ain't that good. I couldn't see that far back in the room to where your table was from where mine was. It was hang on, let me just count it. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 rows of...
I know. I was literally on bottom table at one point, yes.
Yeah, the only guy who sat lower than you was Dave, and that's because Dave's in a wheelchair.
Yeah,
and we
exactly.
keep him having the same seat every time.
Yeah. Oh dear. Well, a NAF trophy isn't as valuable as the Scottish lordship deed you can get for 1 square of land. No.
I must admit, I am very glad to be in the NAF Championships here. Hang on, are we noticing, is Andy going to get much of a way of a screen up here?
Remember, Duderino, right? Like, Eliod just needs Andy to not score. Oh, my God.
Oh, you are kidding me. This poor bugger.
God.
That was a good orc. Well,
I still stand by Apo in the KO, by the way, just in case anyone's questioning it. I still stand by doing that because at that point in the game that was correct, and you can't predict, that you're going to lose
I'm a professional.
2 orcs and the goblin so early on in the game, But this has been one-way traffic for the poor goblin bicycle team, really, isn't it? Goblin unicycle.
Obviously, Eliod's ultimate here would have been scoring on his own drive. Second to that, it's like, okay, we'll go in at 0-0. He doesn't want to go in 1-0 down. No. But either way, he didn't want to lose these good players.
It's not just 1-0, Duderino. He's used the wizard on his own drive, which is that. He's used the inducements. He's used the Apo, which was his inducement as well. He's got no Apo. He's now lost 2 huge players for the whole game. He's 1 Kaz away from being capped at 10.
I was just waiting for that guy to fall over and die, just as you said that.
Yeah, I know. I said it, and then I was
a
bit nervous at that point as well. I was nervous for Eliod at that moment. Oh dear. Yeah, you pile that on now.
Yeah, you pile on now, isn't it? Yeah. Billy bonus time, isn't it? Yeah. He's not going to get away.
Double GFI, maybe, I think. Yeah, double GFI. I like it.
Acts another player. Ooh. Oh, no rerolls.
Ah, well. Oh, dear. At this rate, we might not get to kick equity. Whoa.
Oh, no.
Well,
this is not over.
I'm hearing Fleetwood Mac in my head, Duderino. I can still hear you saying we must never break the chain. We mustn't break tradition. I still must mention it, even if we don't get there. I still must mention it.
I just remember, folks, it will have to be a shorter Hellboys halftime report because we won't have the turn 8 turn of setting up.
Yeah.
This will go straight to
Yeah.
the second half. So
Don't worry. You do that. I've got a nice short report lined up. Mutter, grumble.
I think we're more likely to get a concede if there is a Hellboy joke either.
Well, you're not allowed to concede in Chalice.
No, you're right. You get a 3-month ban. Speaking of which,
Yep.
I did see Pole was back playing Nurgle.
Yeah, 3-season ban, not 3 months. 3 season.
Yeah, 3 seasons. Sorry, yeah. Which I'll be honest, I thought was a bit extreme. Anybody would have quit in his position. I think he'd lost 5 orcs in 2 turns, hadn't he?
3 orcs.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Let's not dredge up the dead bodies of the past. Let's just say welcome back, Pole, and
welcome back, Pole. Lovely to have you, mate.
The rules are the rules. You know, unfortunately, the only rules they can enforce are things like concede limit, regardless of whether it's Virgin Media falling over and ruining your stream or whether it's you conceding out of frustration. And the other thing they can control is conceding in Chalice. So if those are the rules, there's very few rules. But if those are the rules, just stick to those rules.
So does he try to free the blitzer with the Black Orc and run the guy round the back? Oh no, he just stood up. Forget that.
Yeah.
At what point does this become a Mr. Paging? Oh, is that its official title? Ian down, but he's got a base on the ball.
I think you have to base the ball, and he's got no rerolls. Although it's an easy blitz off, though, isn't it? Oh, he's freeing him up for the sack attempt the following turn, also like that. But if you put him there, surely you could just jam you can just get a guard in between the Black Orc and that guy, and you tag him and get the hit on the Black Orc at the same time.
Elliot does still have a reroll. Oh. Come on, Elliot. Keep fighting, sunshine. Come on, mate.
It's time for some rowdy plays.
The rules take off later. 14 games in one season. 14 games in one season.
But it requires the admins to do it manually. So
yes,
I've heard checking every 20 minutes. You're not really, they are volunteers.
And I want to big up the admins. I don't think it gets said enough. What they do is they make this happens because of them giving up their free time. So, big up to the admins.
That's a massive dodge. That's a massive dodge.
What else you got? You really are a throw the kitchen sink situation at it. Will he use his last reroll now?
I don't know if you do.
Can he? He has.
Oh my God!
Oh, for Christ's sake! Elliot, you poor bastard.
This is the worst outcome, right? This is just shocking because we still need Andy to play well, right? Let's look at this objectively, okay? Andy still needs to play well, and he still needs to score on this drive and needs to score on his drive as well. Shut Elliot out and stuff. But to have in the Cas box 3 of your best players and be capped on 10 when you were bringing, and not only that, it's 3 guard. Okay, that's 3 guard in the Cas box, and you're out-guarded by dwarves. Like, everything that you could want.
And one of your strength players, if Andy does score, it has been almost the perfect turn of Blood Bowl for Andy, and the most horrific turn of Blood Bowl for Elliot. But if Andy doesn't score, it's still been a very good turn for Andy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of the upsetting Blood Bowl to watch, really, isn't it? Because what can Elliot do? There's nothing Elliot could do about this. This is just the nuffle the dice, whatever you want to say, however you want, the cyanide coding, whatever you want to call it. Just saying, "F you, mate."
Yeah, that's it. And now get round and get in front to block that off.
Yeah, that's the right square. Yeah, it is quite sad. It is quite sad because at the end of the day,
Elliot's a lovely bloke.
Top guy. And as I said at the start, right, Elliot's qualified the most times out of anyone for Chalice. He's also, I think, still the only person to qualify with every race in Blood Bowl 2 for Chalice. He's come close to winning it. He's brought amazing teams. He brought that vampire team. Do you remember the vampire team that lost to Chunter? He brought that awesome vampire team. He brought an awesome wood elf team that got quite far as well from memory. You know, he brings and dark elf teams. He's brought some phenomenal dark elf teams as well. And to have a match like this happen in a round of 32, where we've got two quality coaches, both of whom there are still a lot of coaches out there who could win a chalice, right? You know, I'm thinking about Purple Chest as a could win, for example, right? But then there are three coaches that deserve to win a chalice for services to Blood Bowl. They are AndyDavo, Eliod, and Jimmy.
Duderino. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
all right.
Yeah.
No.
But,
I suppose some people just say Jimmy too.
But what I'm saying is just the services and the amount of time that they gave to Blood Bowl and have given to Blood Bowl. Those three names are the three that, in my mind,
I wholeheartedly agree. I think Jimmy is definitely overdue. He's got him down. 1, 2, 3. If it's not an armor break, he could still be in range.
Well, he can just do the handoff.
And to the 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a GFI.
Yeah,
so it's a 3+, with a reroll, 2+, 2+.
Yeah. Well, at least this might have saved Eliod some blushes for the. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Handoff. Yeah. Handoff is 100% better.
You're a little buzz. I definitely know about one. I can't tell you about two.
I can't. I think one.
I think he's been in the semis before.
Yeah, he's been in
semis.
But anyway, my point is that there are three people who really, you know, PC deserves one as well, for example. But you know, he's been around Fumble for so long and he's won the majors on Fumble, and that's kind of like the equivalent, right?
Yes.
You know, it's like. But we're talking about Blood Bowl 2, services to Blood Bowl 2, just deserving, just qualifying, being there, having given so much to the community in different ways. Eliod, Andy, and Jimmy are the three names that deserve to win a chalice. And just, yeah, he lost in the final with Norse, versus Norse, yeah. When Jimmy lost the final. Oh, and a double skulls. Oh, thank goodness that wasn't another.
Yeah, I was going to say, the way this was going, I'm surprised that Orc's still on the pitch.
Yeah, yep.
Right, well, do you even take any blocks here in this situation, or do you go straight for the score?
So the only really interesting thing, right, is if you do the dodge with the runner, you risk killing the runner. That's the one thing.
That doesn't matter. You got the blocker. You got the blitzer.
Then I think that I don't think you take anything else. I think you do the dodge and pick up there and just do it.
Looks like he's agreeing with us.
2-2.
So it's a 2+2+ for the score.
It's a Desmond.
Yes, it's a Desmond. He's got the first one. Oh! On his ass.
There is justice.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's nothing wrong with that, is there? Yeah, it's like, well, you can't even sit there and go, oh, damn me, I'm so unlucky.
Right, so half-time.
Oh, yeah, see you later, bye.
All right.
Good luck. Hey, chat. Good luck, chat. Stick together, you'll be all right, okay?
Here we go. Hellboy's half-time report. As the captain of the England football team was parrying questions from the waiting reporters, he said, "They're small and white and they make my breath smell so minty fresh, that's why I like them." His wife nudged him in the ribs and said, "He's talking to you about tactics, David." There we go, short and sweet. And ties into what Duderino was saying earlier about the old, the sweets. What do you mean? What do you mean you don't get it? It's right. Anyway, so turn 9. So there were no KO rolls, so that made no difference, as all the Orcs just ended up in the cat's box and no dwarves got injured. So let's yeah, exactly. Tactics, tic tacs, small white minty fresh breath. Right, there we go. Oh dear. Yeah, that's true stuff. Yeah, too highbrow for the plebs. Yeah, sorry, plebs. Next time, shall I do it in dude's accent? Is that the better way? As a captain of the England football team, with what parry reporters for what questions for the white reporters. The captain said they're small and white and made my breath smell so minty fresh. That's why I love them. His wife nudged him in the ribs and said, "Why I was talking about tactics, David." There we go. Okay, I'll say it. Right, you came for one thing. I'll say it. So. Hopefully we don't get to overtime, but if we do and they are tied, either scoreless or that's the backup runner. But he caught the ball. The backup runner took a rock to the.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Sorry,
anyway,
are you just describing what happens at the end of regulation time?
Exactly. If we go into overtime and then at the end of overtime we're still tied, either at 0-0, 1-1, or whatever it could be, right? Then we go to kicks, and kicks, for those of you who don't know, is decided on a D6 roll in Blood Bowl 2016, or Cyanide's version of Blood Bowl. Is decided on a D6 roll plus the number of re-rolls you have left at the end of overtime, which is where you might want to start thinking about retaining your re-rolls and maybe thinking about the equity of your re-rolls for kick equity. There it is.
It's not gone. The Dwarfs have not done as well as I expected here, and I'm not sure where their blitz target's going to be now.
Bye, Collie. Enjoy Eliod's stream.
Oh, bye, Collie. Oh, she can go now because
exactly. I know. That's why I'm saying.
Sorry,
yeah, exactly.
I thought she was leaving. I didn't realise. It's
like she rushed putting the girl to bed to get back for it. Oh, there we go. You did miss the shit joke twice, mate, because I told it once in my voice and once in Duderino's voice because none of the plebs understood my accent.
Plebs. Not heard since Plebgate. Yeah, was that you on that bike going into Downing Street? Right, he's got a Black Orc down. We have a Black Orc down.
Black Orc down.
But not injured, which is amazing, quite frankly, after the first half.
Bing bong, bing bong.
Stay back, come forward. What's he going to do?
Middle. Halfway house.
It can't be hit.
So I think Eliod's on 10. Is he on 10 or 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 v 11 at the moment. Eliod really needs a chip on the dwarf. You know, as we always say, Duderino, with the in particular in the NAF style and stuff, you want that one chip. You just want that one removal of the dwarf, and that's all it can take to decide a game.
Oh, predictions up. 1 minute prediction. 1 minute prediction.
Oh, nice one.
It's interestingly worded. What was the first prediction? That would Eliod score, and it was a no.
I thought it was something about surf, wasn't it?
Oh, was it? I thought we were doing. Oh, right. Okay.
I don't know. Someone said something about surf. But
no
yeah,
one listened to me
surf,
then. Okay, right, fine. Mine was a good one. I'm not playing anymore. Dick your bloody predictions.
Don't be grumpy, dude.
No, bugger 'em. You come here week in, week out.
I'll tell you what, dude. Why don't you go and get yourself a nice little biscuit?
Did Hellboy just break up exactly at the point? Did anybody else lose Hellboy? Or have I got it? Are you there, are you?
Yeah, I'm there. Oh, there's the removal.
That's the chip he wanted.
Apo.
Are you power Apo in?
Yeah, Apo, 100%.
That's a stand firm dodge.
It's guard, a blodge stand firm guard. Yeah.
He shouldn't have been on his ass in the first place. He is. He's back.
There we go. Now we can have some fun. Right. What I said, Duderino, was are you if you're all upset, why don't you go and have a biscuit?
Because I'd have to open a fresh packet, and if I open a fresh packet, I'd finish the fresh packet.
Oh, but
I'm not saying I'm not going to do that.
What type of biscuit would you be opening?
It would be a chocolate. It's chocolate digestive.
Interesting. Is that your favourite biscuit, Duderino?
The chocolate digestive would be my absolute favourite biscuit.
Yeah.
I don't like fucking bourbons. Shut up with your bourbons. Now, when we're discussing biscuits, where do we stand on like two-finger Kit Kats?
Have a break.
It's just you don't expect a player not to have block, do you,
Yeah.
on this team?
Yeah. Well. This is actually.
I've got to say, I don't like a Kit Kat chunky. I think the ratio of the chocolate
Really?
to... I don't. The ratio of the
Oh.
chocolate to wafers all to
I
coffee.
tell you, do you remember the mint Kit Kats, dude?
I do remember mint Kit Kats. I'm not saying I
bloody love a mint Kit Kat. I love mint. I'm a massive fan of mint.
Victor, have you seen the Jaffa Cake donuts yet?
Oh yeah, I saw them.
We had, me and the boy saw about them, and so we had them the other day. It'd be better if the Jaffa went all the way round, but it's in dots within the donuts. So
like some injected, a bit like
yeah,
a lemon drizzle or
injected.
something.
Yeah, where it really needs to be a sort of like a whole ring of Jaffa-ness, really. Yeah, they're not good, Rich's tea. They're not. We had them once, and I haven't rushed to get them back. You know.
This is interesting from Andy here with those agility 3
Blood
players
Bowl,
lying
yeah.
on. Well, no, I'm just looking at where Andy's positioning the ball. He's doing kind of what Elliot did in the first half.
Yes,
right?
he's going down the
He's
side.
going down one side. But what Andy's got, which Elliot didn't have, is he's really got the containment aspect nailed here with these orcs. Look at that, 4 of them lying down now, and then the other 4 are in the way. Oh my god!
Oh my god! This is that's another. Oh, for fuck's sake!
God.
Elliot, we bloody love you, mate. I want you to know that. There ain't a person here who's finding this happy.
No, this is not.
There's one bloke in Long Eaton who's quite cheerful, but other than that,
but even then, it's not really. It's still not the way you want to win this matchup.
No,
is it?
It's not a thrilling, close matchup. It's been decided by factors outside of the control of the coach.
Exactly. Like there's not even been the decisions: do I pile on? Do I not? To get these casualties, which is a decision. You know, we're just seeing random chips.
I don't think the pylons have got casualty yet, have they?
No.
The pylons are doing the stunts.
Yeah, the team is even exactly Kratos. Even if Elliot manages to get through this round, the next round is going to be just an uphill struggle because you've lost a Black Orc with a strength bust. You've got a dead Blitzer. The others are MNGs. Sorry, the others are badly hurt, but it's still. You've still lost 2 power pieces.
I was going to say, I've called less Kazis in one of Chunter's Skaven games.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to echo Giraffe's point there. Is he running away? Is he just giving up?
Maybe he's saying to Andy, "Hey, let's go have a beer."
Yeah.
You know.
I can't be asked. It's nothing's happening for me.
The only thing you want to consider if you're Andy, right? And I'm genuinely being serious here about the game is the riot, because the riot can still hurt you as the dwarves. So even if Andy bangs it in on turn 16, he probably does want to. You know, he's eyeing up some hits here, but it's that balance between, do you want to say to Eliod, all right, you know, we'll call it a soft concede and let's walk away, you know, with an unscathed dwarf team ready for round 3. But on the genuine game side as well, there is the fact that the riot can still hurt the dwarves. No, absolutely nothing to be ashamed of, but yeah.
I think soft concedes are okay.
I mean, you know, yeah.
Jesus, Andy, I would campaign if they banned Eliod for this. The poor bastard.
Yeah, I mean, there's
he hasn't got a troll. There's no one turn. There's no one turn.
And yeah, because you
save an hour. Victor.
You can do that. Yeah, you can do the movement. You can do the movement 6 1 turn, right? But I think you need frenzy to do it. Or you need 11, neither of which Elliot has.
Don't foul.
Oh yeah, he's got sure feet, hasn't he? So it's a movement 7 1 turn. Oh, that's not so bad. Yeah, movement 7. I forgot. No, you're absolutely right, everyone. Good call. So he's protecting the goblin for the 1 turn. Sensible, very very sensible. So Andy should actually go.
He's got enough stand firm, hasn't he?
And he's got
To
one,
stop that from
two.
two.
He's only got two. He's only got two stand firm. Let's not. Let's not. We've discussed some tactical reasons as to why things are going on. We don't need to be. Elliot's not trying to be malicious to Andy and stop him getting SPP for the next round. He's looking at it 100%. I know Elliot. He'll be looking at this 100% from the aspect in which he thinks he can get this game into overtime, which right now is not going
Trying to stop that. Yeah. Trying to go toe-to-toe with 10 dwarfs with 8 orcs.
Ah, good. He's looking at the handoff. Good.
How many rerolls has he got?
3.
He can't
3
use
rerolls
them.
each. No,
but he doesn't need to.
But you can fail the handoff for 3 turns before you you then just pick up with the Okay, so it looks like Andy's just going for some choice targets just to cause some damage.
Probably kill it. Oh, stunned it.
Oh, good evening, Aegis. Nice to see you. Unfortunately, we haven't really had to do much commentating. The beginning of the game was really interesting, and then then we saw a scatter go wrong from Eliod, a bit of drama, and then it just started. And a really good Apo over KO, in my opinion, from Eliod. Some really nice choices were being made, and then it just
fell apart.
It fell apart like a Cadbury's flake.
It went well bad, mate.
Yeah, snowball isn't even. Whoa! What are we doing? Why are we?
What are you re-rolling it for?
Oh, for God's sake!
Well, still got the ball.
Yep.
Why re-roll? Why the? Okay. Anybody give me a reason on the re-roll other than that re-roll was shocking.
I think Andy doesn't realise that there's actually it's not a great chance of the movement 7-1 turn. Yeah, he's eyeing up saying he's got to go for the goblin, but it's not the goblin going that way that you're worried about, Andy. It's the goblin doing the 1 turn you need to worry about. And if you go spunking re-rolls now and end up in overtime because the goblin does a 1 turn, the normal way.
I just wouldn't have took the risk. Just leave it on the floor.
Yeah. Well, unless he's saying that he didn't want the goblin to run back and get it, but I don't think Eliot will run the goblin back.
No, not into that.
No, not into hate. Yeah, you run the goblin back into the fiery gates of hell right there if you choose to do that. Yeah, I mean, of course, some guy won. I'm not questioning the handoff in any way. I'm just saying, do you really want to put the re-roll into it? We're in absolutely no doubt that putting the level on a 31 SPP dwarf is the correct play. Oh my God!
Don't re-roll it. What?
This could be how we go to overtime, though.
What are we on? 3 turns.
Yeah.
If he doesn't pick it up this turn with the long beard, he's got to leave it and get it with the runner.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, look, and he's moving the agility 4-1 down there. He's got his trousers are starting to look a little bit camo at the moment. There's a bit of brown forming on the outside there. Oh, now he gets it.
Yeah. It's just showing off. Now we're just clicking through.
There we go. Andy scores. Well done, Andy.
Right.
Levels the player. Great stuff. The cost of 2 rerolls. Well done.
So it's a very hard.
It's a very slim one
turn.
Yeah, it's a slim one.
But he's got the chance to try it. Now I think we'll see some stand firm. There we go. Stand firm on the line.
Well, are you talking into a glass, Judy?
I was just raising a glass to my mother.
Oh right, okay.
Did it come across as dramatic
Yeah,
echo
it
effect?
sounded like you'd gone down underground.
No, I am your father.
Dad. That would be quite alarming, wouldn't it? Actually, if it was revealed in a few years' time that actually Deuterino is my father, that would be quite a humorous turn of events. El Dadorino. No, he wants to protect his best pieces from the rock, with no Apo and the chip. We just spoiled it, dude.
What were that?
We just spoiled Star Wars.
Oh, that is one of my favourite ever Simpsons one, where Homer's walking out of The Empire Strikes Back past the queue of people waiting to go in and says to Marge, "Who would have believed that Luke Skywalker's father was Darth Vader?" Yeah.
Oh, it's brilliant. Right, so Eliod here is facing the uphill battle. He can technically do it. There is one dwarf there that can get pushed, but this is.
Well, how does he get to it? That's the big question.
I think you have to you have to knock over one of the other stand firms first.
Yeah, go round and through. Well, Andy's obviously done a great job of doing, he knows how to do a one-turn defense here.
Oh, yeah, this is a lovely one-turn defense. Yeah. Lovely. You might want to have made it a little harder for the stunty, though, by allowing an additional dodge rather than just leaving it on. You might would have wanted to put the other dwarves. Yeah, there we go, Andy, doing it now. You actually want the dwarves to be one square back so that they have to make more dodges. So if you're curious about how to do one-turn defenses, if you're facing something that isn't stunty, make them do harder dodges is a general rule. And if you're facing stunty, make them do more dodges is a general rule. There are other ways of doing things, but that's a good one, a good rule of thumb. More dodges for stunty and harder dodges for non-stunties. Fiction, who the hell is Eliod? I don't know.
The most qualified player in CCL.
Is he? I think Fiction's taking it. I think Fiction's joking. I genuinely.
But I'm afraid it's 32 chalices, 32 losses, unless he pulls off a monumental one turn here. But he will have loads of kick equity.
Eliod.
I always presumed his name was Oil, and it was just backwards.
Fiction, good spot. Andy spelt Eliod wrong in the title.
Oh. Eloyd.
So that's the knockdown that he needed. You want to...
But he's had to use the re-roll to get it.
I'm ossuary about the dice, but...
He's going with the hole. He's got the whole theory here. So this is for all the marbles.
That's GG.
Oh.
Well played, Eliod. Commiserations, mate.
Eliod, mate. Eliod, mate, that was nothing to do with you. That the game took that away from you in the first half, mate. I'm sorry. But come on, let's have the happiest man in Long Eaton back on the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, this is getting a habit. We're getting to say this, but he's through to round 3 of the Chalice, Mr. AndyDavo. And you didn't win that game at all. The dice took it away from Eliod, didn't it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Midway through the first half, we started talking about biscuits because it just went, didn't it?
It was. Yeah. Even the armor rolls and stuff were ridiculous, weren't they? If it could have been one-sided, pick a statistic, it probably was. So I'm delighted it was me, but I've sat on the other side of a load of those in Chalice, and that is not fun. And yeah, he got a dice.
Poor
there.
bugger. Yeah, poor bugger. We feel so
Yeah.
bad for, you know, we've had nothing but nice things to say for him all the way through when it was just Orca. I mean, no offense, mate. I think the floor was more potent than your piling on.
Yeah, it probably was, yeah.
I'm not sure you actually removed anybody with your piling on. You know, whereas
No.
the floor at least took someone out.
I mean, who actually picked this?
Elicitonian, congrats.
Elicitonian, thank you very much. Yeah, what did we pick up? 3 casualties there, I think.
Well, the stat on the other side says it.
Lehman Russ
nothing. Look at
SW.
that.
Congrats, Andy's dice.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that I was able to reasonably reliably power up a KO in the second half, I think that
Keep
is the
on
strap
going
line,
all
isn't
the
it?
way.
Hey, Jaco,
wow.
well done, mate.
Jacko, thank you very much. Wow, that's a massive cheer. Thank you very much.
Oh, Lehman Russ, 17 months.
Oh,
Elliot's giving you the raid. Elliot, if you can hear us, mate. Oh, my God. We were cheering for you, mate. We were commiserating with you, mate. We were
Hey,
heartbroken
well diced.
for you, mate. So, look, just know we love you. You did nothing wrong there. The dice just disappeared. The casualties on them orcs.
Bear 1903.
Oh, Elliot, you're
8 months.
top
A
man.
long time and a great victory.
I thought
to
the
celebrate.
KO on the Black
Wonderful.
Orc was
Winking
absolutely
face.
correct for the time of the match. I really
did.
rated that. I thought the Apo or the Black Orc KO was 100% correct, and what happens after that is just pretty bullshit, really, isn't it? But that was the correct play at that point in the game, I think.
Yep.
So.
There's nothing but big love for you here, Elliot, mate.